Y'all are in for a treat. I am so excited to talk about this. You have no idea. I didn't even get ready for this. I just finished my certification for the Belief Code, which is the third certification within the Emotion Code, Body Code, and Belief Code, which is amazing. But I just got done with this session not so long ago today, and I am flabbergasted at what came up. I was given permission to share this, so I'm just going to cross out her name so you can't see it. But the Belief Code itself goes way deeper into the subconscious than the Emotion Code and the Body Code does. So let's talk about it. So a little bit about her, about what we were working on is she was just dealing with imposter syndrome. Her goal is to really become a life coach, and some of the feelings and the thoughts that she was having is it was just feeling immobilizing, thoughts of like, why would anybody listen to me? I don't have enough life experience, just so much self-doubt. And to kick this off, she was also raised in a cult. I'm not going to tell you which one, but it's a very popular one. So there is a lot of religious trauma and patriarchy trauma, and just, if you know what I'm talking about, you know. But anyways, let's get into it. So Belief Code, this is like, we're just identifying a whole bunch of beliefs and then associated imbalances and then release everything. And then you're off and you're good to go. That's the long story short, but let's go through it. So some of the negative programs that came up was I always mess things up. Oh my gosh. When you are in a high demand religion or a cult, there is so much pressure to be perfect. Let's get a better view of this. Okay, so the next one is they need to pay for the injustice. So there is this belief that when you feel like you've been in this cult or a very high demand religion, there is a lot of feelings of you feel like you've been wronged. And so there's a lot of like trauma and everything that you're still trying to work through. Okay, so the next one is I talk in circles. A lot of the times you feel like you are like not really getting anywhere when you're talking to people, which is very frustrating. So I talk in circles. By the way, almost every single one of these she 100% agreed with, which is so interesting. Anyways, next one, I don't want to share. So this one actually came up because it's not that she didn't want to share her toys, but it's more of like being able to share her experiences. When you're in that environment, it is very hard for you to speak up and be heard and be validated. So sometimes it's almost like even if you do share, you get reprimanded, you get punished, and you are silenced. Okay, so the next layer of beliefs here is a limiting belief. It is shortened, but one must struggle for career and position. I read that wrong. Position. In very high demand religion and cults, it's almost like you are praised for struggling even more, which is insane to me. It makes so much sense. All right, the next one, I can't accept feedback or correction. A lot of the times when you are trying to be perfect, trying to be the best that you can, sometimes it's almost like you are seen as not human. So it's like, it's really hard to accept feedback, and it's very hard to accept correction because there's so much correction, there's so much feedback, and it's so hard to take all the time. The next one is I can't live with myself. Because there's so much there, it's just hard to live with everything. Okay, the next one. So this is a faulty core belief. So if I speak up, I'll be judged and punished. So this is down a level. I'm not gonna even fix this. It is down a level of like, holy crap. This makes so much sense because there is so much judgment and there's so much punishment that it's so hard to avoid. So sometimes it's just easier to just not speak up at all, which leads to this one. This is the faulty core identity, the very root of it all. I am dead inside. It's almost like it's so much easier to not that you don't want to, it's more of like you have such a hard time living. Like you just feel like so much heaviness and so much that there's no words for it. You just feel dead inside. So that is all of the whole entire belief system itself. Now we're going to move on to associated imbalances. So associated imbalances, these are, I usually start with emotions. So terror, depression, defensiveness, discouragement, unsupported, panic, and then the last one, holy crap, this was in body code, idea allergy. So an idea allergy again is if you're allergic to the idea of something, then it's kind of like, so for example, if you're allergic to the idea of money, then you're probably broke. That's the basic idea of it. So this one, an idea allergy to self-care, when you are raised in such a high demand cult or religion, you are required to always give, and it's not okay to take. It's not okay to take care of yourself. So she literally had an idea allergy towards taking care of herself, self-care. This is exactly why I love the belief code so much, and the body code and the emotion code, is because it is getting down to the core beliefs of like why things are the way that they are. No wonder she was feeling so much imposter syndrome. That is just sorry you guys, this is my passion. Okay, and then we released everything, blah 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 blah, that's good to go. Then we did some replacement beliefs. So this is a positive program that we did. I make valuable contributions out of love. The reason why I found this one so interesting is because the belief itself is out of love. It's not out of force because you're forced to. It's almost like putting a new intention with a belief that is just, I love it. The next one is a strengthening belief. So this is, I allow others to speak and I listen. So this one, again, it's just a new intention of being okay with conversation, rather than feeling like, oh my gosh, like I can't listen because I'm so afraid of them judging and punishing me. Does that make sense? So new intention of being able to have conversations. Obviously, the next one is going to be, I am true to myself, just being so authentic. I'm so excited. That's just chef's kiss. And then the next one is, I seek to know and do what is right. This one, again, new intention is to do things for herself, for her, not for the collective, but for her, to do things that are going to benefit her in her life, and she's going to feel good about it. And it's like setting a new intention for life. Again, not doing it for the collective, but doing it for her because that's what she needs at this time. Does that make sense? Oh my gosh. Anyways. And then we did some other stuff and helped her out with resetting some of her chakras and balancing out her energy and all of that. Oh my gosh. Please tell me in the comments what you think, because you guys, I'm out of breath. I'm so freaking excited for this. Like, I can't. There's just no words. Yeah. Tell me what you think. Who's ready for a belief code session? Me. Okay, that's it. Thanks for listening. Bye.